able to roll through. And End of Days. Covered by, turns his attention to Corbin. End of Days. In the end. Looking past him, getting overconfident. Or it could be another end. His problem. And Corbin gonna look to put Ezekiel away. He's going through it now. Corbin catching Mysterio. End of Days. Corbin caught him. End of Days. Behind once again. End of Days. There's one. And Baron Corbin with the End of Days. Ziggler's still on his feet, however. End of Days. Wiping out Kendrick. End of Days. Turnbuckle. And the End of Days. Morgan. Wow. Corbin's going to make a pay with End of Days. And now Baron Corbin. End of Days. McIntyre. Fatal four-way and Baron Corbin. End of Days. Is it the end of a powerbomb? Corbin. Got him. Hit it. End of Days. And Battle Royal. End of Days to John Cena. I've been in there with Corbin. He does bring a lot of intensity to it. Oh, man. It's to me like Corbin's in a fight. A one-sided fight. End of Days. Drew Gulak's opportunity may have. End of Days. Just slipped right through it. Moved out of the way. Here it comes. End of Days. Shoulder and deliver this. The End of Days. And foot that shot. Wait a minute. Boom. End of Days. And Baron Corbin looking again for the End of Days. And Blake. And Corbin going to take advantage for the End of Days. Corbin from behind. Corbin with an End of Days after the. Oh, wait a minute. Corbin from behind. End of Days to Balor.
Once it wear down, once it cool.
End of Days. No. And look, Baron Corbin from behind on the Miz. There we go. Wayne drop. It's a missile drop kick. End of Days. She doesn't realize Corbin's legal. End of Days. And Gable walked right into the End of Days. Big time right. Here we go. Boom. End of Days. Has resonated. Corbin from behind. End of Days. That. Corbin doesn't. And wow. That's all. End of Days. And Matt Riddle runs right into End of Days. Again, Ricochet. End of Days. What a counter. Here it comes. End of Days. Here we go. Look into Shatter Styles. And quick offense from Styles. Oh, wow! For Damian Sandow. Damian Sandow's got bigger issues now. Called End of Days. Looking to put him away with the End of Days. Back to the outside. Whoa. Oh, God, End of Days. End of Days. Corbin. End of Days. Yes. Eagles. Not done yet. And now, End of Days. So Russo. And an End of Days. And Corbin with the End of Days. This part of the strategy is deciding. But here comes Dolph Ziggler. And there goes Dolph. Baron Corbin looking to take advantage with End of Days. Stop. Corbin almost paid for the distraction, but he follows it up. Happy Corbin has McIntyre where he wants him. End of Days. Middle of the road. Mr. Harden, look out. End of Days. This is what AJ Styles has said, the cheap shot artist. Boom. End of Days. Quick offense from Styles. Oh, wow. And won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Not again. And just like the night after. One night for Kevin Owens already.
That would give you a lot of confidence.
And again. Corbin, End of Days. Kurt Angle yet again. Hello, Kurt. End of Days. The end. Title match at Fastlane. Sami Zayn caught with the End of Days. Good night. The Swaggers head by. Look at this. Corbin. Wow. Between the Mysterios. Corbin. End of Days off the distraction. That Sunday could be the End of Days in the End of human to air. He simply forgot to make the announcement. Balor's human too, and there's the End of Days. Famous by the Intercontinental Champion. End of Days. this. I love this.
One for the Intercontinental Champion.
Now he's got Ziggler in position. End of days. By Corbin. And now Corbin with the end of days to Cesaro. And out end of days to Daniel Bryan. Now Baron Corbin once again.
Does it. And he doesn't understand and doesn't know.
Good night. Case right to the midsection. And now end of days from Corbin.
He's already out.
Baron Corbin with the end of days.
John?
I'm fine. I don't think Dolph is. End of days by Baron. Here tonight, meanwhile, from behind King Corbin. End of days. Corbin caught him. End of days. Good. Baron Corbin needs. End of days. Oh, now Corbin. Here it comes. End of days.
Corbin. End of days.
Match hasn't even started.
Oh, look at this. End of days on the out.
Corbin now wasting no time. End of days. And it may be the end of age. Corbin. Corbin. End of days. To Rollins off the distraction. Time. End of days. Get up in time. Wait a minute. End of days.
Some desperation on the part of Ziggler, who just saved the end of days. Oh no, I've seen this end of days. That is the end.
Corbin off the distraction. End of days. Now. Oh, I know what he's got in mind. The end of days to a steel chair. Cruz lands on his feet. Corbin caught him. End of days. And now Fandango. End of days. Away from Corbin. Not for long. Good night.
End of days to add insult.
Challenge.
Yeah, well, here it goes. And Corbin.
A good dental plan. And the end of days floors dominant Corbin. Here it is with an end of days. This is a damn shame against all those who have crossed him with end of days. Thinking about end of days. Here it is. Smart.
End of days by Baron.
With a right hand to Zack Ryder. Ball game. End of days. Good night, Zack.